guys, so I wanted to do a monthly favorites for you for the month of March, which is my birthday month. Happy birthday to me. But anyway, so I haven't done a monthly favorites in quite a long time. I think the last time I did one was, I want to say like in the summer, maybe summer or like October. I don't even know. It's been so long that I don't even know when the last time was that I did it. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys some of the things that I have been really loving, and some of these things might be products that you've like seen me talk about in another video, but they're just things that I have really been enjoying using this month. The first one that I'm going to start off with is my absolute favorite polish, and no, I'm not wearing it today just because I think I've kind of worn all these colors and I just wanted to branch out and try another color. But anyway, this polish is the this is Zoya nail polish, and I get these at Ulta. You can get them online because Ulta is very limited in their colors, which is why like today I'm wearing an Essie one, but I wish I could just wear my Zoya ones all the time, but they only carry like a select amount of colors. But if you go online, because I follow them on Instagram, they have so many more colors, but for whatever reason Ulta just doesn't carry them all. But I'll tell you guys the colors that I have. I have Giovanni, I have Vanessa, I have Kelly, Sailor, I guess this is Neve, Nevi or Neve, I don't know how you say it, and Madison, and I have Peyton. So Peyton is actually the first one that I got, and the reason I love these so much, I just recently found out that they're vegan, which is great, but that's not why I love them. But this was actually the first one that I purchased, and I got this one when I was going to be going away for 2 weeks, and so I was going away, I wanted to pick a color. But anyways, I wore this one, and after like a week my nails still looked like they were freshly polished. It's not gel at all, but it almost was kind of like gel because it didn't chip. There was no chipping whatsoever. It just lasted and it looked so fresh, and I redid it for the second week, but really I didn't even need to do that. And actually people, a lot of people complimented me on my nails and they thought that I had on gel polish, but I didn't. It just lasts so long, and I was like, wow, like I've tried every kind of top coat. I try Essie, OPI, Sally Hansen, Orlay. I mean, I've tried so many different polishes, and I feel like every polish is kind of like starts chipping, after a day or so, if not that same day. But with the Zoya polishes, they last for a week, 2 weeks without any shipping. So I just think that is like so amazing, and I absolutely love their polishes. I wish I could just only wear their polishes. They're amazing. They're not too expensive. I mean, they're reasonably priced. I think they're about maybe like $7 or $8.99. I'll leave a link to them below, but yeah, if you haven't tried them out, then try them. I always saw them at Ulta, but for whatever reason I just never bothered to try them. And then they put those displays at the counter to try to trap you, to get you to buy it, which they trapped me that day. I got it, but I'm glad I got trapped because it's an absolutely amazing polish and I love it. So definitely highly recommend that polish. This is an oldie but a goodie. I used to wear this mascara a long time ago, and then I don't know why I stopped. I think I just like to try new things, and then it dries out very quickly. But this is the Covergirl LashBlast Volume, and this is a really great mascara. It does give you volume, it lengthens, it's really good. It's just that it dries out very quickly, so you have to replace it a lot faster than you normally would other mascaras. But I was just having bad luck with mascaras lately, and so I was like, why don't I just try something that I know that I love? So I got this, and I've been loving this again. I'll show you my favorite, and then I'll show you the new favorite, and then I'll show you how they're kind of like a dupe. So my favorite eyeliner for a while was this Victoria's Secret graphic liner pen, and the reason I even found out about this is because I purchased something at Victoria's Secret, and this was like a free gift they were giving out. So I was like, okay, let me try it, I'll use it. And I loved it. It was just such a great liner, and apparently it was like their best-selling liner or product or something like that, but it was so amazing. I loved it. It's so easy to use. It's kind of like a felt tip, kind of like a little marker. Yeah, and it just made doing my liner so easy. Yeah, and I loved it. So for some reason, then this was like months after I've like, you know how you get those free $10 Victoria's Secret coupons in the mail? So after I had stocked up on like 3 or 4 of these because I loved it so much, I came across this eyeliner, which is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. Both of these are in black also. And I came across this one, and for some reason I was like, oh, let me try it. And this one also has a similar tip as the Victoria's Secret one. So I was like, let me try it, and I love it. I would say that this Victoria's Secret liner is definitely a dupe for this one. I think this one is about 18 and this one is 10. So, I mean, there's a difference. Not a crazy difference, but there is a difference. This one's definitely cheaper, obviously. But this one, like it says, is waterproof, stay all day. I didn't have any problem with this one, except what I will say with this one is sometimes you kind of have to go over it a couple times. I'll kind of show you guys on my hand. It's not as intense as the Stila one, so you can see this is the Victoria's Secret liner. And then the one underneath is the Stila liner. So you see it kind of gives a much darker line. And yeah, it's waterproof and it stays all day, which this stayed all day too, but sometimes you just kind of have to go over it more than one time because you know you'll draw it on and then you'll kind of see like your skin underneath, which means it's like not as black as you want it, so you have to kind of go over it a couple times. I actually have it on today, if you guys can see. So yeah, so either one of these are awesome. If you don't mind forking up the money for this one, I would say get this one just because you can go over it once and it stays, or you can go over it once and you have a nice dark black line and it's waterproof. But if you don't mind going over your liner a couple times, I would just get the Victoria's Secret one because I loved it until I found out about this one. Had I never found out about this one, I would still be obsessed with the Victoria's Secret one. So Victoria's Secret and Stila. Victoria's Secret is the dupe for the Stila. My next favorite is also an oldie but a goodie. It's the CoverGirl Queen All Day Flawless 3-in-1 Foundation. So in one of my earlier videos, I did a review on this because this was the first drugstore foundation that I had ever purchased, and it is amazing. I've been using this one lately because there's not enough left for me to pump it out, but when you just kind of open it up like this and use it, there's still a ton left. So I've been loving this again. I have it on today and I just think it matches really good. I would say that honestly, this is a dupe for the Hourglass foundation, which I love too, but it's ridiculously priced, so you don't want to use it every day. But in replace of that, this is an awesome dupe because like the Hourglass one, it controls your oil, keeps you matte if you have oily skin. Those two, the Hourglass and this CoverGirl mascara, is awesome. You don't really need concealer you can layer it and it gives you all the coverage that you need. Like I said, it keeps the oil at bay, has a beautiful finish. They have a lot of shades to match. So this is just a really, really amazing foundation that I have been loving. This has been a really favorite combo of mine. This is the L'Oreal Volumizing Smoldering Eyeliner. And these have been around for a long time. So what I like to do is I like to use this eyeliner on my waterline. Because even though I do black up top, sometimes I don't want the inner rim to just be as dark, and brown I feel is like a nice subtle, gives a subtle definition, but it's not too dark. You know what I mean? It's good for like everyday daytime wear. So I put this on and then I'll use like a little eyeliner brush, and I'll use this MAC Dipdown Fluid Line. And this is brown as well. And I'll just put this over it. And I do that because I just think that it makes it more vibrant, but also this pencil alone like is gonna fade throughout the day. But when I put this eyeliner on the waterline over it, it tends to last a lot longer and it just looks a lot better. So these two combined are a really great pair. The next makeup one is this MAC Mineralize concealer, and I like to do my concealers in a little bit of a lighter shade, so I have NC42, and this is something that, ooh, I almost dropped it, that I've had for a long time too, and I've kind of on and off with it. I originally bought this for when I used the Mineralize powder foundation, you know, just to have two mineral products. Why? I don't know, I just like to pair things up like that sometimes. It has a little brush, this is very convenient. It doesn't crease a lot. I like the finish of it. Now this is something that I hadn't heard about it, didn't know about it. It was kind of like, I just kind of got it on a whim. I had went to the MAC store just browsing when those I think the CC creams came out, and I had bought a CC cream. So I got home and the color that I was supposed to have, I didn't have. The salesperson actually gave me the wrong color, so I'm like, and then I tried it too and I was like, oh, I don't really see a difference, I'm just gonna take it back, I don't need it. So I went to take it back, and one of the sales ladies lured me in, and I just happened to be like, oh, you know, can I see your highlighters? So she showed me this highlighter, and this is the Lightscapade Mineralize Skinfinish. And she tried this on me. This is what it looks like. Now, when I get highlighters, I thought that I like to stick to kind of like more of a golden highlighter. I thought that that was better on me. I would never think to try a highlighter like this, because I'd be like, oh, that's like so light and it's just gonna look crazy on me. But she put this on me and I was like, oh my god, I love it. It looks so pretty. I don't know if you guys can tell. Can you see that? I don't know if that's the highlighter or the oil. It might be kind of oily right now. But yeah, I just think it's so pretty, and I really don't think that the camera's like doing it any justice. But basically I just kind of highlight, you know, around this area, and then I highlight the bridge of my nose. I put a little bit in the corners of my eyes, and it's just so beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful, luminous, glowy finish. I don't know if you guys can tell, there's like multiple colors in there. So it's like it looks like yellow tones, orange, like I don't know if that's a baby blue or a purple, some kind of browns, but whatever they did, this is like the best highlighter that I've ever used. So the next product I have definitely mentioned before, and I have a full review on it that I will link below for you guys, and it's the Simplicity Hair Oil Blend. And I've been using this oil for the past several months, and it's so light, it's so amazing. I generally have like really dry scalp. It doesn't matter what I do to my hair, like I always have really dry scalp, but I feel like that problem has totally diminished ever since I started using this oil. I don't have dry, itchy scalp anymore. It took care of that problem. If you're wearing your hair curly, natural, relaxed, whatever, this oil is so light. I put it on my hair every day and it never weighs it down. It never makes it feel oily or heavy. Like, it's the perfect blend of oils. The next thing I have is this Jane Carter Solution Revitalizing Leave-in Conditioner for detangling and protecting hair from heat, styling, and the sun. So I have been using this since I started my transitioning process, and you can use this, like I said, to detangle your hair. It protects your hair from the sun, it conditions your hair, it's a heat protectant, so it's just all around. No matter how you're wearing your hair, this leave-in conditioner is really great. Next I have the Herbal Hello Hydration Moisturizing Conditioner, and this is something I heard about a lot online because I'm transitioning, and I heard that this one and the Tresemme conditioners were really awesome conditioners to use through the transitioning process. And I have the Tresemme one as well, but I tend to go more for this one. So the last product that I have is this Aphogee Pro Vitamin Leave-in Conditioner. Adds lightweight moisture, improves body and shine, protects against heat. I think it's really great. It just leaves your hair very soft, very moisturized, conditioned. It gives it body. It just keeps it really healthy. So those are all of my favorites. Make sure you thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram at all my loves too, and hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye bye.